Oops. Is it going? Yes. Okay. So, what color is this?
Blue.
Yes.
Green.
Okay, so now, pay attention. Check it out. So you've learned this so far, right? So what you're going to do is take this shape and you're going to move it around to 2 other places, all right? We need to do this in 3 places. So here we are, just to be sure you have C, G, E, G, B flat, and C. So I'm going to take this shape, both hands. I'm going to freeze my hands and I'm going to move. The top note here is C and the bottom note here is C, right? I'm going to freeze my hands. I'm going to move it so that now the top note is F and the bottom note is F, right?
Okay.
So it's my hands look exactly the same as they did before, only we moved up to F. So now the notes are F, C, A, C, E flat, and F. That's my dad being creepy. Hello! And then you're going to take the same shape and you're going to move it up 1 note, okay? It's going to be just a little tiny bit different in the right hand. But the bottom note is G and the top note is G, right? So we have G, D, B, D, F, and G. So it just looks a little bit different. So I want you, the first thing you're going to do is just practice moving. So we have to play this chord, right? The C, and then you're going to freeze and you move to F, and then you're going to move up to G, and then back to F, and back to C, right? So I want you to be able to go C, F, G, F, C, and then I want you to be able to do this. C all the way to G, F, C. So we're jumping. G, F, C. Okay? Now, the second part of this, that's going to take you a little bit, but then the second part of this is you're already doing this. You're playing it, and then the chord again. But I want you to change it a little bit. I want you to play the chord every second time.
Yeah, I can do.
So you go 1, 2. Because what we're going to do, this is extra credit. If you can do this, I'll be really impressed. Being able to move is the first thing, but now you have to be able to count. So we're counting the chords over here. You're going to do 4 C's, then 2 F's, then 2 C's, 1 G, 1 F, and then 2 C's. Okay? So 4 C's, 2 F's, 2 C's, 1 G, 1 F, 2 C's. I'm going to write it down for you.
Okay.
I'm going to play the whole thing now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to jump real quick up to F. 1, 2. I'm going to jump down to C. 1, 2. And the big jump all the way to G. 1. And then to F for 1. And then back to C for 2. Good. And then at that point, you can do it again. So, but then you start with 4 C's, even though you just played 2 C's. So then you play 4 more C's. So it feels like you're playing 6 in a row, but 2 of them are at the end of the first one, and then 4 at the beginning. Now, for your mother, and for you as well. So if you recorded that, or if you could just record just staying at C if you wanted to, too. You don't have to change around, but whatever. The scale you use to improvise is called a C minor pentatonic scale, okay? And it looks like this. Pentatonic, penta means 5. Pentatonic means 5 notes, okay? So there are 5 notes. You have C, E flat, F, G, and B flat. So you can play these right? And if you want to keep going, that means every C on the piano works, every E flat on the piano, every F and every G. And every B flat. So if I can go like this, C, E flat, F, G, B flat, and I can also play it up here. C, E flat, F, G, B flat. I can play it up here, all the way to the very top of the piano. And if you're talking with a saxophone player, I think you know one, tenor sax, you have to call it by different note names. So instead of C, well, hers is D, F, G, A, C. D, F, G, A, C. Because they speak a different language, but that's so you can communicate.
Really annoying.
Okay?
Yes.